Hey everybody, welcome to another Times Day. Today we are going to be hitting up our chest and back. We're going to have 2-minute supersets, so that means we're just going to be doing as many repetitions as possible within the 2 minutes. There will be definite breaks taken depending on what the move is within that, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to be using a set of 30-pound dumbbells, and if you have access to a pull-up bar, we're also going to be using the pull-up bar. If you don't have a pull-up bar, then you can lie on the ground and do an overhead pull, still getting into your lats and your upper back. And we're also going to be using a band. Hopefully you have somewhere that you can anchor it. You can also use a cable machine if you have access to cables, a TRX, anything like that. So something that's a little bit more in the banded department. And with that, let's go ahead and start with our downward facing dog. So drive those hips up and back. Pedal out your feet. We're going to kind of start mellow with some warm-up moves and then get rolling in from there. Go ahead and slide those shoulder blades down. Feel the chest push back toward your thighs. Tuck and engage through the core. Try to keep your spine nice and neutral. And then let's go ahead and get our little rotation underneath. So reach your opposite hand toward the opposite calf. Little rotation side to side. So we'll have our 2-minute sets. And then my plan is to have about a 1-minute interim between the sets. Allow us a little bit of stretch, a little bit of mobility, and then we'll go on from there. So if you would like to stay super heavy, feel free to go heavy, get 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 6 reps of something, and then take a nice long break and then enter back in. You just go for as many rounds as you can within. All right, we're going to draw our chest all the way forward through the arms. Let the hips drop, elbows squeeze in tight. Getting that back extension. And then keep your knees on the ground and just push back into your child's pose. A few deep breaths here. Okay, we're going to go through our thoracic rotations, and then we're going to get rolling with a plange push. So inhale, rotate your arm up. Exhale, drop. Really opening across your chest. Trying to get good mobility through your mid-back. Last one here. And then we'll move to the other side. Okay, so your plange push, it's a push-up where you're only working your scapula. So you're going to bring your shoulders up over the wrists. You're welcome to stay on your hands and knees. You do not have to come up off of your legs. You're going to let your shoulder blades squeeze together and then round out. Squeeze together and round out. All right, so we're going to hit that first 2-minute round. I need to remember to bring my timer back in. Okay, ready, set, and go. But this works great. Okay, find your super solid core, super solid plank. Just a nice, good warm up for the shoulders. Get those scapula moving. Almost like a cat-cow for your upper back. Hold solid and tight through the core. As you press up, get your elbows to point back towards your toes, back of the mat. Okay, I'm going to finish on my knees. We have just under a minute to go. As simple and little as these seem, they're super good for shoulder health, really good for scapular mobility, which we forget is so needed, necessary for good shoulder mobility, shoulder health. You got it. Keep that push, round out. Keep your core really strong. Try to find your pelvic floor a bit. Get that big pinch. It's almost like our scapula squeeze that we do when we're in our weighted back days. Pull the elbows toward the back and time. All right, sit back into your child's pose, reaching the arms forward. Let your hips kind of shift left and right. Next up, we're going to move into a Superman. So we'll go up and down. You can take your time. If this gets into your back, you can stay with a cat-cow. So rotating and moving from your spine up and down. Okay, inhale, bring your right arm up for me. Exhale, slide it under for your thread the needle. Oh. Whew, good. Pull through that low back. And then let's go to the other side. Inhale up and then exhale. Slide under. Oh, reach all the way through. Okay, lower down onto your stomach. Use your glutes to lift the legs and your upper back to lift your upper body. Here we go. 2 minutes. As weird as it seems, we want to lay or we want to contract. Keep the core solid and contracted, even though we're laying on our stomach. Again, good back mobility, good back extension. Building our lats. Flexibility. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your neck neutral. You don't need to over pull. It's not about the height. It's about getting the engagement in the right places. Inhale with your lift, exhale with your lower. Opening across the chest, rolling those shoulders back. We have 45 seconds left. Feel the musculature working, building glutes, building hamstrings, muscles around the spinal column. Staying relaxed through the neck, working through your upper back. Tight, tight, tight core. Four, three, two, and one. Okay, push back. We'll go into our child's pose. So pull your knees together, round your back. Let your tailbone tuck. Okay. Getting into our chest next, we're going to go push-ups. 2 minutes of push-ups. It's going to be fun. All right, tuck your tailbone, round yourself through. Round, 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 round. We still have 30 seconds, so let's go through some cat-cow. If you don't push up, you can hold a plank. You can do a bird dog. You can stay on your hands and knees and tap your shoulders. You could do an extra set of chest press. But we will have our chest press coming in a bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Solid core. Drop as deep as you can. Push the ground away. take your breaks wherever you need them. Remember to have an even weight distribution in your palms. So try not to rock onto the pinky side of your wrist. We're over a minute in. Make sure you don't start losing your low back. Keep that plank position. Oh. Whew. I'm gonna hit my knees. Still tough, still feel the chest. Definitely fatigued by now. 20 seconds left. Remember, you just get as many as you can. You can count or don't. Up to you. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Next up, we're going to go into our pull-ups. Those are going to be fun as well. All right. Find a wall or a door jamb or something to stretch your chest. So place your hand on it and then turn your chest away. Open through the chest and back. I'm going to be using my strap. You can do it however you want. Just go till you can't go anymore. Or you can hit 2, 3, 5 at a time. Whatever works for you. 10 seconds left. So we'll get into the back now. After this, we'll go back to our chest. Ready, set, and go. I am so impressed. People that can do 50 of these in a row, 30. I personally don't know anybody that does, but they're out there. Whew. Find your back. Keep your core engaged. Oh, jeez, barely moving. Whew. 35 seconds left. Oh, this was not a good amount of reps for me today. Oh. And time. Good grief. All right. Things to work on. That's what keeps us coming back, right? Okay, we're going to have our weights ready for our chest press. And we'll give ourselves some time. Be ready. Lie on your back. Go ahead and let your knees rotate left and right. Let's see if I can see this. All right. Reach those arms behind. Take as many breaks as you need. Obviously, you know that I will, based on our pull-ups. All right, get your weights ready. 3, 2, and go. Strong through the core. If you want to put your hips up, you can. Press right over the chest. Make sure that you're braced in your back. Use your pecs. All right, I need a break. We are at 1 minute and 4 seconds in. Give yourself some time. Heavy weight and high reps. Whew. 34 to go. Work for nice solid range. Three, 2, and 1. All right. We are going to do a scorpion stretch. So lie on your belly. Put your left arm out straight away from you. Palm on the ground. Kick your right leg up and over. Stretching that chest and your back. Next up, we'll have dead rows. Okay, switch to your other side. And then after that, we're going to move into our band. Switch it over. Stretch that chest. All right, let's come up and gear up for our dead rows. Whew. Okay, ready, set, and go. Stick with my 30s. Flat back, super strong core, neutral back. Pull with your upper back. Brace with the core. Brace with your lats. All right, first break. We have 50 seconds down. Solid core, stay with it. Feel the back build. Remember what you're here for. Think about pulling your elbows back instead of straight up. Try to keep it out of your neck. So the more that you can build the back, 25 seconds left, the more that you can stay out of your neck with everything else. All right, 13 to go. And time. Okay, now we'll go back to our thread the needle. Slide one arm under. Let your hips rotate over to the side. And then the other side. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna go chest first because we just got done with our back. So next up is our banded chest fly. These always get me much faster than I think they will. It's that pull from both sides. All right, ready? Get everything set up. I like to go split stance, roll the shoulders back, and go. Chest is open. Keep track of that core. Fly wide, open the chest, press back in using the chest. Okay, switch your legs. Keep your shoulders rolled back. "47 seconds in. Whew. 1 minute down, 1 to go. Switch your feet back. Keep track of your pelvis and shoulders, your spine, your neck. Oh, halfway through that minute, we got 30 seconds to go. So switch your feet again. Told you, they added up. That's the whole point though. You just push till you need that break, and then break till you're ready to come back. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whee. All right, come to the ground into basically hands and knees, I guess. And then you're gonna put one arm out away, reach, 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 and then drop your chest down, roll your shoulder forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Okay, the last one coming at us is a lat pull on our band. So we're gonna kick our butt back, hinge forward, pull with nice straight arms, big range of motion, trying to dig deep into those lats. Okay, let's come on up and get ready. Three, 2, and 1. Again, roll your shoulders back. Try to keep that neutral spine, super strong core. They start so doable. Same with the chest. Building that muscular endurance. Oh my goodness, I was so sore from our muscular endurance day last week. 30 seconds in. We're focused on the core. Then the back. Find those lats. 1 minute down, 1 to go. Mentally connect. Stay in the back. If you need to lessen your range, that's fine. Do not allow it to creep to your neck. 30 seconds left. Oh. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, we're gonna lie on our back. We're gonna get that pelvic alignment stretch and then move on from there. So slide your knees and the ankles so that they're hip width. And then you're gonna cross your left ankle over your right knee, making sure that that right foot stays out. Slowly rock over to the right. Great work. Great work. Push the knee out and away from you. Hopefully you were happy to not hit the legs today after all of our fun box stuff the other day. Building up those legs. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders flat on the ground. That's why our arms are out here, is because we're building roll in. We're building that passive stretch through the mid back, which is so important. Right leg over the left knee. Keep the left foot where it was, rotate down. Hopefully, maybe you can get the right foot onto the ground. If not, don't worry about it, but keep your right shoulder down. So if that means you're hovering up a little bit, that's fine. You'll get there. Flexibility is super important to increase as you strengthen. It's easy to get stiff and tight. Muscles can be tight. They can become tight. It's not a great feeling to be tight. Have to feel like you've got to loosen up if you sit for a while. So I'm definitely paying more attention to my mobility these days as I've been progressively building muscle. All right, go ahead and rock and roll your way up and over. We're going to hit a pigeon. So we have to keep that mobility so that we can stay limber. And having extra muscle mass feels good. Square off the hips. If your right foot's forward, pull your left hip forward and the right hip back. Go ahead and take your right arm out and behind. See if you can wrap it around your low back. And then rotate to open the chest and the shoulder. Okay, so now we'll just pull the left foot in, go into that Z-sit, plant your right hand outside your right thigh. Inhale to open your chest, open that left arm up. Exhale, tuck under. We're going to go 3 before we hold the last one. 2 and 1. Inhale, open. Exhale, tuck. Try to get that pelvis to sit neutral. And then we'll rotate to the other side. Left foot's forward, right leg is back. Make sure that you're finding that neutral pelvis, so you're pulling the right hip forward and the left hip back. Then take your left arm out and around and clip it behind your low back, opening through the chest, twisting your back, but keeping the hips square to the ground. Relax your neck. Keep that stretch. Okay, and then we're going to rotate around to our Z-sit. Left hand down, right arm will come up. Inhale, exhale. This is our third, and we'll hold. Twist and hold. Okay, and then come around. Tight knees. Sit all the way back. Let your forehead rest on the ground. Bring your hands back behind. And we're going to do our little breath work. Helps with recovery. So all you need to do is focus on your in-breath. Think in. And your out-breath. Think out. Feel the rib cage. Think expand. And then exhale. Think drop in. And then your abdomen. Breathe in. Think inflate. Exhale. Deflate. All right. Fantastic job. Thank you very much for joining me for some supersets, some a little bit more super than others. All right. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very shortly.